Mine did that too.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
episode of Stone Cold Freaks.
Welcome. Welcome. And I'm Dirty D, Darrin. Oh man, what a day.
What a day. What a day. How are you doing?
No, seriously. You know, hustling, busy, but I'm excited about this episode though.
I want to ask you a question and I want to know if it's okay to ask. I can cut it if it's not okay.
What?
How your booty hole doing? You had the rumpus in the jungle.
Oh, no, it is fine. Thank you for putting my business out there. Yes, everybody, I had some stomach issues with some food and a little diarrhea, but I am fine now. Thank you, Dominique, for letting our viewers know I had a runny asshole. Thank you.
Well, listen, you always put me on the spot, so it's
right. It is fair. I'm going to take it. It's fair. I receive it.
Well, look, I'm really also very excited about today's episode. So let's just get right into it and, let me introduce our guest for the day. Today on Stone Cold Freaks, y'all, we have 2/3 of the wild trio behind I Got You Pegged, Leila and Will. They're stepping in to Stone Cold Freaks with zero filter and a lot of audacity. We're talking love, sex, kink, the kind of conversations that'll have you clutching your pearls or taking notes. So let's get into this. Let's welcome to the stage Leila and Will. Oh, Willie. Willie, as I like.
There you go. I knew it was coming. I braced myself. I braced myself for it, and I still wasn't ready. What's going on, y'all?
Thanks for having me.
What's going on?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm gonna just say it, y'all. I'm very excited because this is historic. The first couple on Stone Cold Freaks.
Okay. All right.
Hey. Yeah. Making history.
Hey.
History.
Before we get into our questions and play a quick round of rapid fire, I have a question. Well, Darrin also is going to back me up in this question. Just so we clarify themes today. Are you guys considered open or poly?
Poly.
There's a difference. Poly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a difference.
Yeah.
There is a difference.
Yeah.
So before we jump into it, can you explain the difference for our listeners and viewers?
So there's different types of open marriages, right? But mostly when someone has an open marriage, what they do is totally separate from their partner. And the purpose of it being open tends to mostly be for sex and like physical things only versus actual feeling and investment in a person. Poly is many loves, many relationships, like actual relationships and investing in the people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So let me just ask. So how many relationships are you guys in right now?
I'm in 2. So I'm married to Will. My boyfriend's name is Brandon. Otherwise, the only other relationship I'm in is with my laptop and this job and trying to make sure that these kids stay alive. But I don't have the capacity for anything else. Now, Will, on the other hand, got a new flavor of the week.
Look.
You see, Will because I'm like that. I am like that.
Just don't have
It ain't flavor of the week. It's people come in, they show you who they are, and then you can exit stage left.
Yeah.
This one.
He said, I'm here for a good time and a long time.
Hey, look, you lucky enough to find you a solid one, and brother been riding hard.
He has.
Look, they come in and be like, I can do it. Oh, I can't do this. All right, well.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Meanwhile, Brandon throwing kids over his shoulder and helping me clean out the refrigerator, repotting plants. It is what it is, though.
So my question is, you guys being married, one unit, and you guys having a child, what made you guys take that leap and be like, you know what? I love you, but I like some sprinkles and a cherry on top.
Because that's how we met.
Okay.
It was on, what was it, Black Sex Finder or some bullshit back in the day?
Back in the day.
Okay. I never heard.
Sophomore, junior year, sophomore year, my undergrad. And I was on the website. I think you and your ex at the time were looking for like a third. And I was the female equivalent of a fuckboy. So I was just out here in these streets, just living my life. I'm in undergrad. I'm not trying to take anybody. I don't take myself seriously, so I'm not going to take you seriously. But at least I'm upfront about that. I make that very clear. So we connect just mostly because it was going to be about threesome, sex, whatever. And then after I graduated, I lost touch. He claims I just ignored him and ghosted him when I moved to Chicago from Toledo.
Oh, no, it was before then.
I did not do that before I left.
Oh, yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Prove it. Anyway, any hoodle. So I get to here, and I got my little air mattress and my little box TV with a copy of Hitch, and I'm watching that, and I need money for pizza. So I hit this nigga. He sends me pizza money. And then, I said, you want to come to Chicago and come hang out on my air mattress for a little bit? So he came over from Detroit. We hung out. And then about a year and a half later, we were living together.
You almost got it right.
To me, that's what happened in my head. That's my story. And
I know you have your own narratives. You almost got it right, though.
Okay, what I missed?
Almost got it right. No, I told you when we was fucking around, I said, I'm not done with you.
When was this?
When we first started fucking around.
When you lived in that apartment with the big trash can in the kitchen?
Right.
That was horrible.
Yes, it was. But I told you, you not, this ain't done.
Oh.
You dipped out. We were still calling every so often, still text every so often. Hey, how you doing? And I still will tell you, hey, this ain't done.
And now we've been married for 10 years.
So y'all met on some freaky shit.
Yes.
Yep.
That was the only way this was ever gonna work.
Here for it.
I need you to know who I am up front so that we don't have any confusion about anything as we continue.
It just makes it much easier that way. It makes it so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I want to know this. So now listen. So I've been in the open poly scene for maybe 20 years now. And one thing that I've noticed is that I don't see as many Black other people in the lifestyle. I mean, do you guys play with Black folks, white folks, different races, or what's your vibe like?
Colored only. Yeah, it's very 1965.
Yeah.
Blacks on this side.
Yeah.
Whites on this side.
Very Alabama.
Everybody else, you have to pass a couple of other tests before any of that. But no, realistically, I don't know. I have segregation as coochie. It's very not open for everybody. Yeah. But to your point, one of the issues sometimes is where people are. So I think what helps us is that we live in Chicago, right? So larger metropolitan area. And what we had to do realistically was literally try to find clubs, groups, organizations that were Black led and Black owned. There's a couple of here that I can think of off the top of my head, and that's 99% Black folks when you go to their events. And I'm talking once they rented out a hotel with 500 rooms, sold the whole place out for the whole weekend. But otherwise, it's just odd. Through the different things we've done, through conventions and stuff, you meet people and you just kind of with a job, networking, you meet folks and that becomes your little community of people. And not because you're trying to mess with everybody, but because you don't have to keep explaining stuff to them. You know what I mean? The girls who get it, and the ones who don't.
It sounds like we need to visit Chicago probably and do a special episode.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I have a lot of family and friends in Chicago. It's just a hop, skip away. What? Because I feel like Leila's about to say something, and I saw a smirk on her face. So I was like, what has just transpired?
No, because the event planner and me just got going ooh, I wonder if there's an event happening at this time. We're going to get catfish from Keisha's over here, but then we're going to go over to my friend's loft and then we're going to hang out there. And I found a new dungeon space that I really like. I want to show y'all.
Damn.
So I just got some stuff. My brain just started going with we're going to have a nice little key. We're going to spend the weekend. Okay.
I love it. I love. Now, when is your birthday? Because that was very. I'm it was giving very Virgo real quick, a Capricorn, because they kind of like to plan, but she's not neither one of them.
The crazy part is the kid is a Virgo, so is my daddy, but I'm a Sagittarius, December 4th.
Oh, okay. So that makes sense why we really, really vibe. Yeah. That's so funny. I'm like, ooh.
Oh my God, I love it.
So I want to know then, so do you guys have special like rules in your marriage since it's the poly? Like, what are the rules?
Well, no babies. Yeah, no babies. Not bringing in any new life into this world right now.
In this economy.
Yeah.
I know, right?
So if I'm having like somebody serious, we sit down, have that conversation about someone that is actual like a serious potential partner.
Okay.
We sit down and have that conversation, and they meet and have a discussion, and get to know one another, even though they may not interact past that.
Okay.
They still gonna sit down, have a conversation, and meet, because if I'm hanging with somebody, she needs to know who they are and what they look like in case I come up missing.
That's true.
That's fine. I know how to find you. I'm not worried about that. My big thing is you're gonna probably be in my house around my kid, right? And being around my family. And I don't need anybody that has doesn't have a proven track record of having some sense in my household. So that's my big thing.
Yeah.
But but that whole piece, and people get weirded out about that too. Like, what do you mean I have to like meet you? I'm like, you don't have to do anything. We're just saying like it helps because this is the person that I paid a lot of money to back in October of 10 years ago to get married to. So I have a lot of responsibility here. This person who helps me pay the mortgage, ComEd costs $400 a month. The least you can do before trying to knock my backside out is wave at my husband at least one good time. So
okay.
But honestly, it's not that complicated of a thing. You have to just want to get to know the people that you're involved with. Just this reality of having extra folks popping out of me, whoever he's messing with. But beyond that, it's keep it cute, keep it cordial, or find you something else to do.
Yeah.
That's a lot safer than that.
Yeah. All right.
So are your partners, the people that you guys have dated, are they clearly they're aware? How is that interaction? I know on your side, Leila, men are men. So I'll say that. So
what does that mean? Wait a minute. What does that mean?
Exactly what that means.
Let them roll with it.
And exactly what that means. Y'all know, like, listen, you can tell a man, I could go outside and tell a man that I am in a relationship, a committed relationship, and he say, you can't have friends.
No new friends.
No new friends. You can't get to know me still. Because he gonna mess up at some point. So they still gonna fuck. But for women, we're a little more apprehensive. So I think I'm more inquisitive about the response from Willie and the women that he's encountered.
Okay.
Well,
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them will be like, okay, well, yeah, I want to like ones that are not experienced. Like I come across ones that are not experienced and they want to try it and they think that they can do this. And
maybe that needs to be a new rule because I'm tired of newbies.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it, but I can't be everybody's internship. Like I need somebody who done.
I feel like that too. Yeah, I mean, do you guys get like a lot of other people that's like, oh, I want to try it out, and I've never been with a couple. It's yeah.
I get the young ladies that, that's the first question is, so I gotta be with you and your wife? It's
absolutely not.
No, that's not.
I don't need to.
No.
But has that been a thing? Has that been a thing?
Not in
a threesomes, but the whole let's date somebody together, absolutely not. We do not have the same taste in people.
Not in a long while.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I know your taste, but at the same time, that is mine. It's just that
Shake Shack and Portillo's both sell burgers, but they're not the same.
You have caviar taste, and I can have a pizza every now and then.
Okay, but is that pizza Jets or Little Caesars? And that's my thing.
No, you don't even want pizza. You like caviar or nothing.
You can put caviar on pizza.
And I feel that.
I've done that before.
That's your taste. I like caviar too. indulge in some peace every now and then.
To your question, because I know we on our we do this all day. I will say is on the piece of like, what is it like even me having other men in my life, my first partner, they were cool. If anything, he literally just hit me up yesterday. Like, I miss y'all. I want to hang out. What y'all doing? Genuinely enjoy kicking it with Will as a person, right? And wanting to get to know him. Like, genuinely was looking for an actual friendship. Okay. I don't know. I really, when it comes to B, it's the same person in a different font. The difference is this one's bald and the other one has locks that literally touch his knee. But the same anime, nerdy, professional Negro who has the attention. I don't know. Y'all are the same person to me. Very, very, very similar. And they get along. Now, it took some time, though. These two had some moments, but it took some time.
We ain't had no moments.
Yes, y'all did.
We men.
Y'all did not like each other. When he started, when we was getting like serious, he was like, oh, absolutely not. Because you were used to being the only person dating and messing around with people.
No.
And then when I said, I'll give it a go, you was like, hold up.
No, I wasn't. I had no problem with that. Because it was, like she said, with her first
Your story about as straight as the part in my head, Will. Come on now.
With your first dude, we was all right. We still cool. Me and the first dude
just go out of town together as a group.
I'm just saying, right? Me and the first dude was cool. Me and B cool.
Now
we're being cool. We're all right. No, we're being cool.
Any hoodle.
So has there like ever been like jealousy in the
yeah, all the time?
Good question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So how do we handle that?
We handle it. I mean, so you can't let an emotion be all of you. Like I really hate that for people that be like, I couldn't do that. I'm a jealous person. I'm like, damn, you jealous all the time? 24/7, 365. That's all you are. Okay. That's all. That's what you're made up of. That sounds like hell.
Yeah.
For people that I'm like anger, joy, all these things, they all make up all of us, right?
Yeah.
But we can't let that be all that we are.
Okay, inside out. Relax.
Let him speak his truth.
I had to just get that off real quick.
If jealousy comes into the picture, is really I use it more like a tool. What am I missing?
Okay.
Why am I jealous?
Is it an insecurity? Is it somewhere where I'm not feeling secure in this relationship, but I might not have a personal insecurity about myself?
Okay.
You know, have I had a bad day and I just need more attention and I don't feel like I'm getting it? But these are the things you would feel in a monogamous relationship. People also pretend like folks in monogamous relationships don't get jealous or they don't get angry or frustrated with their partner or all these things. It's just realistic. We have a conversation. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes a nigga will get cussed out. I love profanity. You know, it's one of my love languages. So, but in that, it's if I've communicated with you multiple times, like I'm not feeling something, then you're going to get maybe the HR version of me, which is Dr. Ellis Nelson. And then once that bitch clocks out, you're going to get Lee from East Cleveland. And then, you know, we just all have to deal with it. But the goal is to let's really sit back and think introspectively about why am I feeling this way? What am I not getting? What needs are going unmet? Where am I holding on to hurt or, you know, confusion or stress or trauma somewhere? Let's unpack it. And then we need to like actually have a sit down. And sometimes that means all of us need to talk. Sometimes I need to talk to him. Sometimes I need to talk to the other one. So
are you guys more into threesomes, couple swapping, orgy stuff? Like what's kind of, you know?
Stranger danger. Nah.
If we go to people, all of that is on the table or the floor or the couch or the chair. But if we don't know folks, it's really just about the piece of my parts work better once I've gotten to know you. And then, you know, we've done our testing little zhuzh. Other than that, it's whatever. Even me and B recently were talking, he was asking, well, how do you even ask somebody for a threesome? Because, you know, he hasn't had one before. And I was like, I don't know. Sometimes I'd be like, y'all trying to smash? And that's the conversation. Other times it's like, you know, something is in the air and you just literally put it out there. There's different ways, but all of that's possible. It's just about how do you relate to the other person. And then testing is important for us too.
Yeah.
See, when Doc wants it to go down, it goes down. When Doc walks in the room and picks them out, You and you. Come here.
It's not how I act.
we have other witnesses.
Be like Chris Tuffy. Did y'all watch Rush Hour? That scene where the gate, the little thing open, and all the little Asian women sitting in the back. He's like, "Oh, do she do feet?" Like that's how you acting like I act. I don't act like that.
You have a very commandeering like energy and spirit, so that's good. Like you know what you want, you know, and you like, and I don't have time to play, so it's you.
No, literally been in spaces with your dick out.
like I can see that. No, I can see that. I can totally see that. Yep.
I thought she was on my side. Hold up. What's happening?
I'm just saying, like I've been in this line of work for many years, and it's just a certain swag that other people have that you just like, oh, I get it. Yep, I get it.
Yeah. So my question is, you know, in the group setting, what is that like? Because, you know, is it, you know, since we're talking freely about sexuality, you know, are you guys pan? Is anybody queer? What is that like? What is life like?
I like whoever has my interest. The body parts, genetic makeup, what's attached to you, not attached to you, what's in your book bag, does not matter to me. If I'm into you, I'm into you. B is straight and Will is straight. So, but we have had situations where even my former partner, me, him, and Will, one on one end, one on the other end, you know, find a comfortable position for my bad knee, and you can go to town on that. So, well, my knee is bad. I tore my ACL in the 8th grade. I have to adjust sometimes.
And yeah, that's when people are confused. That I could never be in another room with another man naked. What? Hey.
Okay, well then don't
then.
So how does this, you know, in your lifestyle, how does that, how do you guys navigate that with having a child?
He is a very sound sleeper. You know, once the child is asleep, you can pretty much live your life. He can't hear anything. But also, too, it does help that now my mom, like I said, lives here. Just like we went to a play party this past weekend. Dropped the kid off at my mom's house, went out and hung out. Also, to the point of me talking about if y'all came here, I already have ideas on what we're going to do. I do better with a calendar and a schedule. So pretty much every other day determines where I'm at. And that means sometimes I'm at B's house, sometimes I'm here. Our house is big enough to where we can move around and not even run into each other if we didn't want to. So it functions.
Okay.
But yeah, like the kid loves everybody. He's the most kidnappable child I've ever met. Like he and my mother. Yeah, so it's not even like, oh, I'm worried about will the kid like him. No, my child likes everyone.
Okay.
You're an axe murderer. He will be your best friend. He will give you tips and ideas on where to store your, you know.
So just to confirm, so is he privy or is he not privy? Have you guys had the conversation? Or
no, he's 7. He's 7.
Younger than I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, he's too young for that. But you know, he
11.
Yeah, no, yeah, he knows Uncle B and loves Uncle B. But you know, not ready for all of that yet. But
absolutely not.
You know,
but when he's old enough,
we'll have that conversation.
Yeah. Because society is gonna make him grow up. Let him be a kid.
Let that baby do what he's doing.
Yeah. All right. I want to talk about some kinks though.
Okay.
Like, So, and I'm sure Dominique would love to know this like as well. But no, do you guys have any special kinks in the poly scene or any fetish kind of stuff?
I like tying niggas up. I love shibari. Like it's one of my favorite things. I'm not one to take a submissive role, but I definitely enjoy being more of a top. So tying people up, engaging in shibari, even took like a couple of classes here in Chicago to make sure that I'm doing it right and being safe and all that other stuff. I also am a bit of a sadist, or a lot of a sadist. I love inflicting pain.
A lot.
But it also helps that B is into pain too. Mm-hmm. So I can literally like dig my nails into him. I'm actually looking for a bear claw. So if anybody knows where I can get a good bear claw from, that would be really helpful.
What, the meat tenderizer?
No, the meat, not the punch one. The one that it's got the like claw thing, kind of like Wolverine, but bullshit.
Right.
Okay, that one. But otherwise,
did you ask me? I got
Oh, okay. Well, send it to me. Shit.
Yeah.
So it's just that stuff, right? Like working on leaning more into this idea of not necessarily being a dom or dame, but just being a top, being someone who's the assertive one in the relationship and making a lot of those decisions. And like I said, anything that allows me to restrict the movement or agency of the person. And then also the whole sadism piece. Love that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad she got somebody for that.
Yeah. Because that's not your thing.
That's not me. That's why we be head sometimes, because you're dealing with two dominant personalities, two doms. You need to be a dom, and you need to go ahead and embrace that. But myself, impact play, pet ownership. I have a pet kitten in Atlanta.
What does that mean for people who don't know what that means?
For those that don't know what that means, the person, the submissive, will take the role of a pet. Could be a dog, a cat, a pig, a horse, and they will have the personality and the traits of that animal. And you, as the caregiver or pet owner, will care for them in a manner that they are seeking to be cared for. It could be hard discipline, tends to be that with a dog, or a very soft and loving space that tends to be that with a cat. Now, it doesn't say that you can't switch that or do whatever, just giving things that it, tends to lean one way or the other.
Yeah, so you have women out here drinking out of bowls, milk out of bowls?
Yeah. Walking them on leashes, doing stuff like that, rubbing their back like you would a cat, stroking them and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a woman last year who wanted me to be a dog, and I was like, no, I'm good.
I'm shocked that you didn't do it.
I mean, it just didn't do anything for me. Like, I'm like, no, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a different headspace to get into. Everybody's not into that. It definitely takes a lot of imagination and falling into that role. It is, and some people is just like, no, I'm not a dog. I'm a person.
What is the actual sex like when somebody is acting like an animal?
It depends. Some people do stay in that mind state. Some people will stay in that mind state of they are a cat or a dog or whatever, and they will bark, or they will meow, they'll whinny, all those things. And some people will, as long as they have their accessories, so let's say their ears or their tail, they can still remain in that headspace.
And tails are sometimes anal plugs too, so they're kind of there.
Oh, okay.
In some cases, so they can, as long as they have some type of accessory, they can remain in that headspace while sex is taking part. And that might not be for everybody. Like, let's say the master is having sex with them, and before they agree, hey, before we engage in intercourse, I need you to remove because it's not my thing. And that's perfectly okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But some might be willing to accommodate that.
Right.
Yeah.
And hear the meows and the scratches and all those things, and can dive into that space with them.
So Leila, are you dating men that are also into animal play?
No, that's not my thing.
She said no. Okay.
Like I said, I'm not gonna ever yuck nobody's yum or it's just, it ain't. Okay. Now, do I want to get that bear claw and dig it into Brandon's back? Of course. No.
I cannot. Y'all are funny.
Is there anything that is like, nope, that's a hard out? I will never do that.
Poop play, absolutely not. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a submissive person by nature. So any attempt to try to get me to I'm not doing that. Find somebody else to do it.
Okay.
But realistically, most things I will try it at least once, or I'll at least sit and learn about it to see if like, okay, I get it, it makes sense, but I know the pet play doesn't work for me. I know like impact play doesn't work for me. You hit me, I'm gonna hit you back. Okay. You know, you pat me, hit me on the butt, I'm gonna punch you in the chest. It's you know.
You still need more training in impact play.
What you
still need more training in impact play. You need more training. You need to know what it feels
your
like.
Back the wrong way one time.
You need to know. You need to know what it feels like.
No, you hit me, I'm gonna hit you back.
Like I said, you need more training.
So what we're hearing is that really is going to train you more, Dr. Leila, into impact play.
You need more training.
All right, find me somebody to train on then.
No, you need more training on you. That is the proper way. The proper way is through learning, getting it done to you, so you know what it feels like.
I know what it feels like. I got a whooping one time when I was little. I did not enjoy it.
That is not the same thing. So I'm gonna need for you to let that go. That's that fear. You let it control you in that area.
It wasn't even my fault though. It was a misunderstanding.
Oh, I hate those whoopings. I've had several of those.
I should call my sister right now and cuss her out because it was her fault.
Why did I know it was going to be your sister?
It's always my sister.
Oh my gosh. So in playing with other people, what are some of y'all like boundaries? Like how do y'all like have boundaries in these like we know the boundaries between y'all, but like how are those expressed to the other people that you play with?
Well, when it comes to play doesn't happen, I would say, like without planning. Like there's never been a situation where some type of planning or some type of conversation didn't happen before, because we play with people that we know or have known for quite a while.
Long time.
Yeah, like this, my brain don't do stranger danger at all. Like as far as sex, with the play party that we went to the other day, a young lady came up to me and asked me for some butt punches. I obliged because all I'm doing is punching your butt.
That's what he was literally doing at the bar, y'all.
I was
do like, that. What is that noise? Oh, that's Will. Okay.
I could give you some butt punches. But as far as like being sexually intimate, I can't, that like a stranger danger unless I really, really know you. Yeah. So, we have those conversations, and pretty much it's just boundaries would be, like we said, it would be no baby making. So
be more specific. Like if you're gonna nut in somebody, like that's not the thing. Like it took me and and that was actually one of the issues we had earlier on, right? Because me and him just like skipped the whole condoms and nutting in me thing, and that was part of our deal. And I messed that up, so we had to have a conversation about it. No, he and I still do that. It's just that that was admittedly a mess up on my end, a point of contention that we had to actually work through. But B knows he can't do that with somebody else, right? But again, if stuff happens, you talk about it. You have a conversation. You say, hey, this went against what we talked about. Like, that's not what we agreed to. And then we deal with it from there. But you really just have to have very explicit conversations. Don't hem and haw around stuff. People do not know how to read your mind. I have 3 degrees in psychology, and the P in PsyD does not stand for psychic. So please be very explicit and direct with me, or else I do not know. So it will be like, hey, now that you guys have met, like say our partners, like if y'all have met and y'all like each other and y'all want to smash, we have to talk about what that would look like. Because honestly, personally, if that's what he wants to do, then cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna bring back nothing you ain't leave here with.
Oh, okay.
But we have very open, explicit, direct conversations. This is what I'm cool with. This is what I'm not cool with. And honestly, sometimes someone's hard boundary is not shared with the partner, and they're not required to just be like, okay, well, you don't have a conversation. You might have to negotiate some stuff.
So how do you guys deal with people that don't want to use condoms or like anything? I mean, is that like a hard out, or?
I would say it depends. So if I know this individual and I know your tests are recent, and let's say like we've messed around for a little bit, and then that conversation had like, hey, what about no more contraception? Okay, well, let's have that conversation. But if it's like, I don't know you the first time, like, no, I don't do kind of like, no, I can't rock with that. I don't know you like that. Yeah. And I've had a couple of situations like that. The one young lady that came here with the colorful coat.
Like Joseph?
Yeah. The one that had the technicolor coat. The one young lady that came here with that. She said that before the first time we got down. And I was like, no, like it's either the rubber or nothing, or I'm out of here. So you pick.
Yeah, see, I don't usually have that problem because I've only had 2 partners this whole time. Like it was the first guy, and he and I messed around for like a year. Then we're still cool, but we stopped sleeping together. And then B and I have been dating now for a year and a half. Okay. But my thing is, it takes me a while to even like you all like that. So by the time I even get to the point I like you all, you already been around for about 6 months. Okay. So no condom, I don't really care. But then again, I'm talking off of 2 men. With women, it's already out there. So
yeah.
Ain't nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, I'm not
I'm not going to recent. Hey,
I'm not going to yuck anybody's young. I don't see how women do that with the whole saran wrap.
Yeah, I'm not doing all of that. Like, anybody got time?
Bumping the coochies with saran wrap.
With the dental dam and
it's just, yeah. If I gotta use saran wrap on you, it's a hard pass for me. I'm like, yeah, we don't need to do that. Yeah. I just like because it get all messy and stuff. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah.
And see, I'm a messy person by trade, so you're gonna lay in it anyway. So it's like at that point, you might put your face in it. Like I don't know what you want.
I mean, it's more fun that way anyway. So I'm just saying. Yeah. So my other question is, in terms of partners, like, what is some things that just like really turns you? Say you guys have been like seeing someone for 6 months, like a year, and it's like, ooh, this isn't really like working out now. Like, are there like certain things that may turn you off from partners sometimes?
The big obvious thing is like you really only seem to be wanting to try to smash. Like if that's what you wanted to do, we could have did that. You just should have said that up front. But trying to come at it like you wanted to be in an actual relationship. I done had you around my family. You met my friends. We done went to brunch together. I done showed you some of my favorite restaurants. If I done showed you 3 restaurants I really like, and you play in my face, absolutely not. That's another thing. I need somebody who I can genuinely feel like I can take you anywhere with me. If I have a convention or a convening I need to be at, and you're coming, I need you to know how to act when I have to be Dr. Ellis. So it's like all jokes aside, right? But also if I'm going to one of my girls' houses, going to a friend's house, or we going to like grown folk stories, then you relax and be in the environment and not feel like, ugh. Also someone who's trying to mess with everybody, like if you we are like what? Of all of our friends, maybe like 5 of them that we talk to on a regular basis are either poly or just dating around. The majority of them are not. So if you're trying to smash all the homies, why are you trying to smash my friend? About so just not being able to respect the boundaries of how different relationships are in our lives. Also someone that I genuinely feel like I can't do anything with you. I can't eat with you, go anywhere with you. If you're literally just not someone I can even bring to the house and chill. I'm really a homebody. I'm only an extrovert. I play one of those on TV. I'm not an extrovert in real life. So I need somebody who can just sit and be and exist without pretense. I know that probably sounds way more abstract than what you was looking for.
You're so good.
Yeah, I'll say for me, it's after we have a conversation about something that like one of my previous relationships, like,
see, he got a lot, y'all. I told y'all.
I don't have a lot. It's one of my previous relationships. We had that conversation about how they were acting jealous and all of that. It's like, okay, let's sit down, let's have a conversation. Well,
the funny part is supposed to be jealous of your own wife. Like, nigga, I live here. What you mean? I pay the mortgage.
This one,
I pay the mortgage. I pay ComEd. I pay the phone bill. You can't be jealous of me.
This one convinced me to have a conversation with them because I was done. And you said, hey.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tell y'all what this heifer wench did. Okay, can you hear me? So this heifer wench and him, they broke up. Will also has that big boundary, right? He's not a break up to make up. He's not doing that. You break up one time, it's it. So they did that. He gave it one more shot just because, like, let me just make sure none of us was set tripping. So they gave it one more shot. She started acting wild again. So they broke up. About 2 nights later, I get woken up because the police are at my door. And I'm talking like, what the fuck is going on? Mind you, I'm a black woman. I'm a dark-skinned black woman. I don't do the police, okay? Fuck the police, but not in the fun way. So police are at my door. I'm pulling up the camera, trying to get a better understanding about what's going on. So I'm looking at it. And then I noticed that they're like around the house. It's several of them. It's about 8 police officers. They're at the front door. They're at the side of the house. They're in the back of the house. On my camera, I can see they're walking down to my neighbor's house. And it's 4:00 in the morning. My son is asleep. They showed up at the house because they got an alert from the Alexa that there was an intruder. Turns out this heifer wench sent a message through our Alexa because he had blocked her on his phone. It triggered something in the living room and the light started blinking on and off. And I guess it sent alert to the police. This is what I mean. Crazy bitches. All because they broke up and he blocked her. She sent a message to our Alexa that triggered it. It just malfunctioned, triggered the Alexa. It called the police. The police showed up at my house at 4:00 in the morning, scaring the shit out of me. Never again. Yeah. He was about to be on a new woman sabbatical for a very long time.
Hey.
Because that was crazy.
That was crazy. It was crazy.
And then she added me through like a fake account at one point on Instagram and started liking all of my stuff, sending me random memes about relationships, and like started going live. I forgot we were friends on Facebook. They were going live and telling all these stories. And I'm like, and you don't know how to keep your mouth shut? See, this is why I can't do it.
So Will, now why did you have to block her?
She wouldn't stop. She wouldn't stop texting. She wouldn't stop calling. She was, I love you. I love you. I love you. And it was like
30 voice notes in a row, 20 phone calls in a row. Like, can't get anything done on your phone because it's kind of like when the scam likely is hitting you up. That's what it was.
And I was like, hey, chill out. Like the first time it was like, hey, chill out. Like, let's give this some time to breathe, and then let's come back. Let's level set, revisit in a couple months.
Girl corporate language.
Level set, visit in a couple months, see how our KPIs are doing. No, so I tried to do that at first, and that wasn't working. So I was like, look, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to block you because it's too much. It is way too much. Yeah. And that's how we got there.
Damn, like I'm just the Alexa, I'm stuck there. How is that even possible?
Yeah. She found a way to hack it. She hacked that Alexa
to our Alexa because she was not, because you got to add people, right? Don't I have to add on the thing? She saw, because we did not add her. Like, nobody is on there. I can't even get into my mama's. I've been trying to get into hers. I can't. So she hacked into our Alexa, which means she probably did it while we were here, right? Like one of those times where Will's phone is sitting there and they're right here. We unplugged it for this because we didn't want to have her talking to us the whole time. But she got into the Alexa and kept pushing through drop-ins. And I guess her pushing through so many, it like triggered security response.
It triggered the alarm.
Yeah.
The living room alarm. That's what it triggered.
Police at my house. The neighbor was coming over the next day. Like, are y'all okay? I'm like, well, bitch, you come over 6 hours later. I'm dead by now. It don't matter. But, whew, I was hot about that for a while. I'm still mad about that, as you can hear.
Yeah, that's scary. That's like psycho.
Like, I guess that would be one of the situations being, because I was going to ask a question. Oh, what's the situation that you guys been in that you never would have thought that being open would have led you to. Well, here we go. Here we are.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
That is, I mean, absurd. I mean, I never, but also I think sometimes people don't realize how crazy they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's what it is. That's what make things scary. And I will always say we need to meet at like neutral turf.
Mm-hmm.
Like whether, like a house, or a hotel or something, because I don't like people knowing where I live anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I might do, and I'm very particular about who I let in my house. As much as I like to hang out and entertain, I like to entertain that same group of people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got that.
Yep. Agreed.
Because there's somebody on New Year's went in my fridge and took one of my On the Rocks drinks, and I don't know who it is, and I'm pissed. And I'm like, why wouldn't you just ask?
Right. Say something. You don't just take stuff. People ain't got no.
It was in the fridge. It was not out for you to drink.
And this was somebody you knew?
Yeah, I don't know who it was.
And that's the scarier part too, because it literally could have been anybody that was over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's wild.
Yeah.
She was scared. She was scared to lose you too, though. She was like, "Not my friend Leila, no."
Well, he did end up telling her what happened, and she was very apologetic. But that don't move me. I'm not moved by that because that was too much. Like again, my kid live here, and even if he didn't, bitch, I live here.
Right.
Yeah. I got stuff to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Dealing with PTSD wasn't on my bingo card. Like, I need you to leave me alone.
Yeah. Man, I actually want to also discuss this. You guys have a podcast called I Got You Pegged.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to know, how did that start about? Whose idea was it? Is anybody getting pegged? Is there ass play? Like, we want to know all of it.
Like I said, I do love pegging people. It's a good time.
Yes, you do.
We will visit that.
But where did I get? You want to know the most unrelated to sex thing, where that name came from? Because I came up with the name. I was having a bit of a Frasier binge.
Okay.
And he says, "Baby, I got you pegged" in his theme song. That'd be cute for a little podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm not even gonna hold you. It came from me having a little moment where I was just watching reruns of Frasier.
Yeah. Okay.
And it just kind of worked because we had just sat down and talked to our co-host, one of my best friends from undergrad, Des. And we had already been talking about like, oh, we should just do this just to see what happens. And it really is some of the best times I've had, just having open conversations with them about what's happening in the world, but also like, how do you have healthier, more sane, fun, freaky relationships or sex escapades with other people while also educating them. So it's been a dope adventure, but that's where the name came from. People do be getting pegged, but the name came from Frasier.
Yeah, folks be getting pegged, not me, but folks be getting pegged.
Yes.
Well, that removes my follow-up question.
Yeah, that's everybody. Everybody thinks I'm getting bent and she doing the bending, and no, that's not the case. I'm not getting bent.
Well, you did. You got your colonoscopy a couple days ago.
Well, yeah, but I was knocked out for
That's a
that.
medical bending.
I was knocked out for that. Yeah, I have.
They sent pictures. Do you know when you get a colonoscopy, they give you pictures of your colon on your discharge papers in full color on the front sheet?
Oh, good. Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
The doctor handed me this. I said, "Why? Why would you give me this?"
That is
not that close.
Yeah, that's no. But yeah, I'm not getting bent.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I mean,
fortunately.
Look,
have
Have
you ever tried it or attempted it? A pegging?
For one, I have a very gentle and particular flower.
Okay.
It has been worked on in the past, and it prevents me from fully enjoying those type of activities. Yeah. So I don't even really venture down that way because it's going to be a bad time.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
That's fair.
Why you
what? Because it is my special flower. It is mine.
I'm hollering. Darrin, but have you, Darrin, tried?
I have, and we've discussed this, but I will say it again. I have tried it. It wasn't for me. She was being way too delicate. It's just like, if you're going to do it, I want it rough, but it just, wasn't for me though.
On the first go, you ain't got to lube it up to work it.
No. Okay. She was in it, but she was being very timid.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like,
Agreed.
You don't know what you're doing. I'm good.
That's right. You said dig me out. I get it.
If you're gonna do anything,
like if we made it in.
Right? No, exactly. It's just no, but she was being very scary though. And it's like, okay, now I'm turned, because I already didn't really want to do it, but she had been on me for months. I want to try it. So I finally have some drinks. We do it, and she finally gets in it, and she's like scared and timid. And it's like, okay, let's.
Are you sure that it was that she was scared and timid, or was it that she was scared that she didn't want to hurt you?
I literally said I like pain sometimes. That
okay.
Like, Mama didn't raise no punk bitch here.
That's right.
If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna go all the way. So
I love it.
Yeah,
you gotta know yourself and know your body.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think she was just trying to be gentle because she was popping your anal cherry. And so many things could have happened. Like, and she also could have been like, damn, we did have some drinks and we ate. I don't want to have a boo.
I didn't eat at night, I don't think. No, I've been in to like hardcore like S&M stuff for over 20 years now. So I'm experienced with the pain, and also I'm like, I don't like, go for it. Like, you wanted this, so own it. Like, I don't like when anybody doesn't own their shit.
That sounds like it was a turn off too. So after it was turned off, it just don't work no more.
Yeah. Like, do it. That's what you wanted.
Right.
Like I said, I don't think it was that she was timid. I think it was just that it was your first time, and she was like, damn, I just realized this nigga might shit on me.
No, I wasn't gonna do no.
No, Darrin. Here's the thing.
Hey, pain happens.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, if you back there already, just know that that's something that could happen. If you ain't for it, if you ain't all in it, if you ain't all in it, if you ain't okay with getting shit on you, don't be back there.
You just want somebody to lean into the energy. You brought it to me. You got me to do it, and now you feel like you pussying out a little bit. Like, lean into it.
Exactly.
But I get it. You maybe the concern. Maybe she was concerned about like hurting him or long-term effects or after effects. But yeah, if I don't hear stop, or you know what I mean, somebody screaming, then we should be all right. But I don't know if you scream. That's part of what we want.
Safe words.
Yeah, safe words are important, y'all. Get you one.
Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah. Yeah, no, safe words. But while we are on the subject of anal stuff, I mean, how do you guys, Will and Leila, feel about rimming, anal sex, fingers back there, toys?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
I mean, all the things.
Okay. Yeah.
All the stuff.
Yeah, no, like.
And just to remind that all the things on his partner, not him, D.
Right. I assume so. That's what I assume. Yeah. That's what I assume. Yeah.
I mean, if somebody want to slip a little tongue down there, I ain't down. I ain't afraid of that. I ain't running from that. If you want to slip a little tongue down there, but other than that, no. Stay away from my special flower.
Okay.
I know
What?
I'm just picturing you holding a bunch of daffodils in your hand.
Yes.
Looking like one of them little fairies that was in what was that movie, Fantasia, back in the day?
Yeah. That's my special flower. Shit.
Well,
I can be soft.
Type of lube.
No. Ain't
gotta take a deep breath.
Ain't no lube in the world that can fix that situation down there.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't no lube in the world.
It's gonna look like the tip of a hot dog.
Ain't no lube in the world gonna fix that situation.
All right. Well, we can leave it all alone.
tip of a hot dog. Wow.
Right. Tip of a hot dog.
Look, like, and then when you boost it in, it looks like a balloon. Like,
A little prolapse. Yeah. It's just the booty hole. You be all right.
I have a question though. So if it's, what would your advice be to anybody that's listening that kind of wants to dive into the poly universe, but don't really know how to have the conversation with their partner?
Wait, so is this advice for our audience or for you, Dominique?
Ooh.
What?
I'm just asking. Keep going.
Will, close your eyes and close your ear.
Darrin.
If we're gonna talk, we're gonna talk. Like, I'm just saying.
We talking. I'm just saying. This is for anybody. We're out here trying to educate people and save lives and change lives.
For you.
It is a valid question.
Okay, yeah, no, it's very valid.
So I'll say this. You can't be no punk bitch about it though, like for real. But you also need to know why you want to do it though. Right. Is it like you're bored, or this person isn't excited, or did this person cheat on you and now your feelings hurt? Is it because you secretly like your coworker and you just trying to see what happens with this coworker over here in particular? You have a very specific person in mind. You really need to unpack your why. Because if you're just trying to, like, I don't know, do some sneaky shit, but try to make it elevated, then no, this is not something for you. If you are afraid to have these conversations with your partner, also question why you're in the relationship. Because if I'm afraid to say, these are my wants or my needs, and over the years, things have changed for me, and I would like to know what's changed for you, if anything, then you have to unpack the health of that relationship in itself.
You got to do that work first.
I will say, if you're going to do it, you really first need to have an open and honest conversation with yourself. Go into things ethically and intentionally, being mindful that you're in this dynamic together. So whatever you say and do has an impact on the other person and on you. And then once you've kind of reconciled that, even if it means taking your ass to see the lady, talking to a close friend, I don't know, you can talk to your pastor. Some of them doing that shit themselves. So do what you need to do. Then have that honest conversation. Hey, have you heard about poly? If not, this is what it is. This is something I'm interested in. What do you think? Don't bullshit around it. Don't, have you ever like looked at somebody else when you were out together? Like, you just trying to get your feelings hurt at that point. Be direct. Right.
Yeah. That's shit. Same sentiment. I mean, if you can't have that conversation, then what are we doing? Like, no. If you feel like you're trepidatious about it, no, you got work to do then before you can even approach that conversation. Because if you can't have it, then this ain't for you. Because it's all about communication. All of it. And if you don't have that, you don't need to be doing this.
I agree. Did you take notes on that, or no? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
Darrin. Wow. Lord, I cannot deal with him today. There are any final questions before we
won't get in trouble, Darrin. Better move on.
And for the listeners, it's me giving Darrin intense eye contact.
Better move on.
No, we good. This is how we are. Darrin, do you have
any? Wait, do it down. Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah. Oh man. So I do want to ask. So I have also seen in this, lifestyle with me, I get approached also by a lot of sex workers too. Do you guys get invites from sex workers and anything? Do you play with sex workers like ever?
I haven't played with a sex worker yet, but that is not off of the table. Am I cool with a whole bunch of them? Absolutely. But that's just the nature of like even our own podcast and what we do and who we know. But folks ask, it's just not right like I said earlier, right now I'm at capacity. I don't have the energy, the time, even for like the whole let's have a threesome. The amount of time I would have to take to like let's get to know some new person. Like no one's trying to do all of that. Like I just want to lay down and eat my Shake Shack.
Yeah, she's been approached quite a few times, but you don't notice. You don't be noticing.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
I know, but everybody else in the room will attest to what I'm saying. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, we cool and all, but no, I don't know you on that level.
And then a lot of them are like little sisters to him too, so he wouldn't mess with them in no way.
Yeah.
But it's like, we'll be in those spaces with people, and people assume because you're in those spaces that your way of being aligns with theirs 100%, and it doesn't. Like I don't play with just anybody physically in that way. Just because I'm in that space, I support you in what you do, and I support who you are and your ability to live your life and chase your freedoms as much as you want. It's just we don't 100% align, and that's okay.
Okay,
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. And then my other follow up though off of that is, so do you guys ever do like one night stands in the poly world, or like is it always a connection, first?
No, like legit, my faucet don't leak if I don't fuck with you like that. So one night stands just don't work for me. Can I say like that's a forever thing? I don't know what my life is gonna be like in 20 years, but right now, no.
Do you think that your, the setup of your marriage will be a forever thing with being open and poly, or do you think you'll close it at any point in time?
I don't see that happening. I'm one of those people that will let relationships run their course.
Okay.
And that also would then mean like, AB, you got to go. Like, that's not where I am in my head with it. It's if that relationship, forbid, runs its course and I just don't have the capacity to anymore, I'm not going to stop what he got going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But otherwise, this it's working. And even in the times where it hasn't worked and things have been hard, that's where we needed to work on just our relationship. That was more about us than it was about other people. So we had to like really lock into that, and that worked out. So
and I think people always kind of say, well, why would you do that versus this? It's just another relationship. People always think a choice would mean something is better. Mm-hmm. People think that because we're poly that we say being poly is better than being monogamous. It's not. Right. It's just a different relationship. Like do what works for you. But I think it's just in us for people to be like, because you chose A over B, obviously you think A is better. No, not at all. It's just a different way of being. And so I just wanted to put that out there as well. That things in like any other relationship, you're gonna have your good times, you're gonna have your bad times. Right? Yeah. We've had good times, we've had bad times.
I'll start singing that gospel song. I've had my good days.
We've had good times, we've had bad times, like with any other relationship. It doesn't make it any better or worse than a monogamous one.
Yeah. And then we owe every relationship the opportunity to run the course that it runs. So this is working. Okay, so this is working.
Well, baby,
I got one final question. I just gotta ask it. One last one. So in this poly world, is there anything that you guys still want to do? Any fantasies? Any other relationship stuff that you're just like, I want to try that at least once? Anything left you still?
Oh, yes. I want to have a steady partner that knows how to fucking act.
All right. Okay. So
I would like that. Aside. I would like that very much. Can you exist without losing your fucking mind, please?
I mean, the dick is good, so maybe not. I don't know. I just wasn't the dick eye when you met me.
The dick eye. Look, it don't make motherfuckers act like that. The dick eye. I mean, you be acting like a motherfucking fool. It's all right.
I can definitely find something else to do. Trust me.
I'm pretty intelligent and I treat you nice. That makes up to the rest of the all right dick.
Anyhow, so I will say this. Mine is honestly, it's low key, high key, less about the whole poly thing and more about I want to throw sex parties. Like I really want to do that. I also want to if people do have questions, not necessarily like it's got to be a conference, but like let's have some. Remember old school salons? People would go somewhere, a nice little space, little intimate setting. They could drink, eat, and they would just talk about a particular topic and learn something from each other, but also network and build community. I would love to do stuff like that. Like one, it's let's get people connected to the community. To your point of not every space will you see people that looks like you or likes the same stuff you like. I don't mind being the middleman. You know what I mean? I would love to curate those environments and those relationships and those dynamics for people. So,
but those are typically munches, right? But I mean, within a munch, it tends to be very like heavily hookup focused.
No, and that can be a thing. I'm not saying that can, but I'm saying like you genuinely want to know about poly. You genuinely want to get to know other poly people, not because you think you're gonna run into your forever love at this event or loves, but rather I just want to really build an intact community of people who will see me for me at the intersection of all of how I identify and value that person and honor that person. That's what I want to do. Something like that. And then we can do the freaky other shit. But like that is important to me.
Yeah. I love it. So good.
Everything else I want to do, I'm going to do it anyway. Like orgies, threesome. That's going to happen anyway.
Okay. All right. She said what she said.
She did.
You heard it right. You heard it right. Yeah. You heard the you.
I did not say that.
Come here, big mama. Come here.
Anyway.
Well, hey, baby. I hear the blues is calling, tossed salads and scrambled eggs. It has been
That's good, Dominique. Okay.
It's been a pleasure to have you guys here. And if you don't know where that comes from, it is in reference to the Frasier theme song. The theme song where they got the name of their lovely podcast, I Got You Pegged. Tell the people where they can find you and how they connect with you on socials. And we'll also drop everything in the description below.
Yeah.
Where you waste time when you're at work, right? So Instagram, Twitter is at the letter I, got GOTU, the letter U, and then Peg, PEGGED. So look that up there. And we're also on, I think Apple Podcasts or whatever?
No, we on wherever you can download. Yeah, all
it's on everything. Things. I got you pegged. Look for the logo with the three of us. It's either this one or the one behind us. So make sure you check us out.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and be sure to subscribe to. What happened over there? Huh?
I said thanks for having us.
I was like, what? Y'all be sure to subscribe, and share the podcast with everyone you know, and you don't even gotta like them. So we will see y'all back here next week. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Thank you. Oh man.